Alright, this is a video on the vagrant situation. Now, last week things looked like they were improving. We saw some more police, last week and last weekend, but they were actually removing the bums at Mineola, but then I think it might have just been for the PGA because, unfortunately, they're back. They are back in Mineola, hanging out, and they're also back in Hicksville hanging out as well. And just as I feared, with Boulder Creek now vacant, they are also hanging out at Boulder Creek as well. And this is just an ongoing problem, so I'm going to just take what's going to follow is a little video on my thoughts about what's going on. But, even though we're dealing with this, there are other people I know who have it much worse.
Alright, we're going to take this video showing you the latest of what's going on in Hicksville. Yep, we've got vagrancy at the Boulder Creek. So I'm going to show you that. It's getting worse over here, my friends. It's getting worse. So, obviously when you have abandoned properties, you're going to have people hanging out in them. Now, when I walked by earlier, there was a vagrant sleeping in there. And he may still be there. Let's see. No, he got up. He's not there anymore. But there was a vagrant sleeping right here. He was sleeping right here. Well, he's not there right now. But, yeah, at least he's gone. Well, he's one of the same ones that I see at the train station. They're also hanging out by the train station, too. At the bus stop. That's south of the train station. Saw them there yesterday. They should take away the benches. That's what they need to do. They won't hang out there. Again, I really don't like having to do these things. I'd rather not talk about them, but nobody else is, so I have to do it. At least as long as I can. Maybe a slightly different way to the train station. It's disturbing what you're seeing here on Long Island, but one of my viewers and one of my colleagues, Andy Q, what he's going through in his area is much worse than what any of us on Long Island are dealing with. Where he lives is straight up, complete ghetto over there. Somebody was killed very close to where he lives yesterday, and I really worry about his safety. Obviously, yeah, we have issues here. But then we kind of have to be grateful it's not worse in Hicksville, and that it's not worse here. We don't have that kind of level of problems. But where he lives, he literally has to worry about. I mean, there are violent people where he lives. All right, and he has to worry about that. And like I said, I'm concerned for his safety. I really am. It's very disturbing, and I really hope he can find a way to move out of where he is. I mean, Hicksville still hasn't gotten to the level of Westbury yet, but I hope it doesn't. But even Westbury, with the problems. What he's going through is even worse than what people in Westbury are dealing with. He's going through hell right now. And I really hope, Andy, I hope you can find a way to get out of there, because I'm worried about him. I'm really worried about him and his safety where he's living right now. And at least, like I said, we have some vagrancy issues. We have some neglect. Yeah, but it's not like there are a lot of parts of our area that are a lot worse. Like Jamaica, Hempstead, Roosevelt, Uniondale. Those are some of the worst places to be, and it makes this seem like child's play what we're dealing with here in Hicksville right now. You have to put things in perspective, you know? That's all I'm saying. You have to put things in perspective. And that's all. But this is why we got to talk about it, because we live in a representative democracy, and in a representative democracy, we have the power to elect people that represent us. And when we vote on election day, we have the power to do something about taking a stand for our quality of life. And for the folks in the town of Oyster Bay, it means getting rid of Joe Saladino. Saladino is, again, part of that demographic. He only cares about his own kind in Massapequa on the South Shore. He doesn't care about this area, so we need to elect somebody who does. You know, and his opposing candidate, who is, I believe, James Altadonna, he needs to win and defeat Joe Saladino. And then maybe these flop houses here, these illegal rentals, there's one right there, can finally be shut down because they are against town code. Easily done. The town has rules against this stuff. There are rules, there are laws against what's going on. We live in America. We have laws on the books to prevent this kind of corruption. But we have to be involved in our government and vote. I think that's part of the problem, too, is that people don't go out and vote. They don't care, and they don't go out and vote. You can make a difference when you go out and vote, all right? When you stay home, the people, you're giving Wall Street the power to run your life. And I think that when we take a look at the entire population of Long Island, the Wall Street is still the minority. So why is Wall Street calling all the shots? If we all went out and voted, Wall Street wouldn't have the power they do now. They wouldn't have that power. So, I'll end this video as we approach the Hicksville train station. Sure are a lot of people waiting on the platform. Wonder if there's some kind of problem. Might be. Again, same thing with the railroad, you know? How our elected officials control the railroad, and by getting the corrupt ones out, we're going to have more of a say in how this railroad is run. Instead of having a certain demographic from Wall Street, you know, get everything their way. You know, same thing. You know what it is? Those people are waiting for an earlier train. We're getting on the 656. There's an earlier train coming in, but I think we're going to get on the next one. But look, the escalator's not working. That's what I mean. Alright, we'll have to go upstairs with the elevator. So yeah, because they changed the schedule with the trains, the 7-Eleven is now the 656 because of track work. Well, when we speak up, we do get heard because, look, the track work they're doing, the Ronkonkoma branch, is getting concrete ties. They're going to put concrete ties in the rest of the Ronkonkoma line. And why are they doing that? Because Phil Eng is getting that done for us. Because Phil Eng cares about us. Because we spoke up and we documented all the problems under Patrick Nowakowski and Elisa Pica. That's why. And yeah, there's still issues. We got to keep talking about it, you know? So, yeah, this is, it's an M3. Oh, it's coming in here. I really, don't want to get on this train. I was going to get on the other one.
I will put the video on.
I'm going to get on this train instead. Let's go.
Are they? Yeah. They're just waiting until they get their next year's vacation.
This brings this video to an end. So, anyway. The message is, get involved. I can't do it alone. I'm only giving you the information. You have to go out and vote. You have to call your elected officials. It's up to you to take a stand against Wall Street and demand fair, equality for everybody. Anyway, take it easy.